Like if they develop a propulsion system that is completely reliant on gravity, and they figure out like they're bending time, just flying places instantaneously. If that's the future of space travel, like whoever gets there first, that's a big fucking deal. That's a really big deal. And that can't be out there in the public where China could steal the data or Russia could steal the data or Iran could steal the you can't have anybody get a hold of this.
Well, here's the thing. If we're the sole superpower in the world, then I think it makes sense for us to hold that information back and develop it on our pace, because we're not worried about competitors. They're going to catch up to us and potentially leapfrog us. But when we're operating in a world where we have near-peer or peer adversaries, such as China, that do have the ability to potentially work on the same technology, that's where the model breaks down a bit, right? Because if we're artificially slowing our progress in order to maintain the secrecy and someone is catching up to us, our only real solution at that point is to activate, the millions of super smart and motivated people in our country to start pushing ourselves ahead, lest we get leapfrogged by countries that can do that through their own private investments, such as China.
That's a very, very, very good point. Because wouldn't it be awesome if we were the only superpower and then we could just like slowly get into this stuff?
And maybe that's what's been happening for the past, 20, 30 years after the Cold War.
That's where this whole Area 51 S4 shit comes into play. Because you have to think that if this is happening, this is around the time of the collapse of the Soviet Union.